Welcome back, everybody, to the channel. This is my Wrestlemania 39 Night 1 review of this amazing show for Night 1. Oh my god. If Night 2 is like this, this is definitely a top 2. Top 2 Wrestlemania of all time. I'm going to say that. I'm not going to keep you guys here long. I'm going to go quick and sweet with it. I mean, not quick and sweet, but, just a good, at least probably a solid 10, 15 minutes. Maybe a little bit longer, but we started off the night. There were so many celebrities, people, just at the show. It was crazy, and I love how mainstream they went with. Triple H knows, hey, you gotta go, do different stuff. So we start off the night with Austin Theory, the future, the United States Championship on the line against John Cena. John Cena did an amazing entrance with Make-A-Wish kids. This was amazing. It was one of those heartstrings. Just a very amazing. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Not gonna lie to y'all. This and the 6-woman match is the only ones that really lacked the next level type of stuff. For me, it still was a solid match, but compared to everything else on the show, it wasn't as good as everything else on the show, let's be honest. But this played a slow match starting out, then it picked up some pace. Austin Theory had this biting the ear like Mike Tyson. I don't know, I guess that was just a different thing, just to throw Cena off. I did like how that was to throw him off a little bit. Cena had Austin Theory tapped out with the STFU, locked in for the second time. Ref was down. Ref got hit in this. And then Cena didn't realize it. Turned around. He's like, oh, man. Theory got up. Low blow. A-Town down. 1, 2, 3. Austin Theory is still your United States champion. A lot of people didn't like this finish. I don't mind it and everything. It was a good little opener to start off the show. And excuse me if I'm going to just talk about the matches. I'm not even going to talk about, starting, stuff that happened, and I might have missed some of it. But the men's showcase match, tag team match, this was really, really good. And you'll remember a lot of these spots. Viking Raiders had a moment where they cleaned house. Then Braun Strowman just popped up behind him, and Strowman had his little train going, whatever he calls this, the express, run people over. He was doing it again, and then Dawkins absolutely laid him out with a shoulder block move. Absolutely laid him out. Ricochet springboard shooting star press onto 2 people, I believe. That was an amazing spot. And towards the end, it was him and Dawkins. Yeah, him and Dawkins. He was going to do the shooting star press. Dawkins got the knees up. And frog splash for Montez Ford. And that was it. The Street Profits win this. And I'm guessing they will face KO and Sami Zayn now, which they are the new tag team champions. We will talk about that at the end, with it being the main event. Gable had a great showing. Otis had, everyone in this match had a great showing. We had the suplex onto Braun Strowman. Chad Gable was so good, man. I think everyone keeps on saying this. How this man isn't pushed with Otis, or at least as a singles wrestler in the mid card, I don't know why. This man is so good wrestling and really good character wise too. So shout out to Chad Gable, man. But Street Profits win this showcase match. And I'm just going to bet right now the women's showcase match is not going to be as good as the men's. I hate to say it. Seth Rollins versus Logan Paul. Logan Paul did a HBK-esque type of entrance. Had this Prime, someone dressed up in Prime as a bottle, and I was like, yep, that's somebody. I was thinking that's got to be Jake. Well, they flipped the switch on us. Actually ended up being KSI. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool indeed. So this match was insane. If you didn't get to watch it yet, you need to pause this video and go and watch it. And then you need to come back to me. The spots in this was insane. Going back and forth. I mean, me talking about it does not do it justice. And I yelled out match of the year, which it was. And I'm literally going to have to go back to that match, Rhea, Charlotte, and then the main event, and watch all three of them over again. Because all three of them are going to be on my list of match of the year candidates. Seth and Logan, they put on one hell of a show. Very good. I'm glad the sixth woman was afterwards. Logan was going to go for his frog splash through the table. KSI was over here, mouthing. Seth, Logan drunk something, I think his Prime, blew up in the air like he was Triple H or something, and went to already jump. Seth moved KSI, so we have a frog splash with Logan going through KSI, and then that's when Seth took over and curb stomp 1, 2, 3. Very good match. I mean, match of the year candidate for sure. 6-woman match. I don't want to say this, but this and the Theory and Cena are the worst two scheduled matches, I should say. But I mean, it's just how good the other matches were. I think this match went way too long for my liking. It should have been at least a little bit shorter. But still solid stuff with all of them. Trish looked good. Lita looked good. I mean, very good stuff. But my big concern is, how many times are we going to have to see Damage Control lose in these big matches? Or have Dakota, Io lose, or Bayley lose on their own? Like, I'm sorry, but they got to be split up or something. You can't lose big match, after big match, after big match, and, continuously do that. But they did, again, tonight. Becky Lynch with a man slam from the second rope, and that was the ender. 1, 2, 3. Dom and Ray was next up. We had George Kittle in this. We had... No, wait a minute. No, George Kittle was in the Pat, and let's just talk about that. The Miz said something about no one stepped at his open challenge, even though he never said anything about it on social media, I don't think. So Pat McAfee comes out, and at this point, after we had Dom and Ray and Rhea and Charlotte, I'm thinking, I don't want to see another match. They had a match. And it was really unnecessary. It was too much. But it was a cool down from Rhea and Charlotte for the crowd to come up from KO and Sammy and the Usos in the main event. So I guess that's what Triple H was thinking. I don't know. But George Kittle got involved here, clothesline The Miz. Not much to say here, but Pat won. Dom and Ray, what a story. What an entrance for both men. These entrances tonight with a lot of stuff was really, really good. I was thinking, man, they're going to have Dom win, aren't they? I really wanted Ray to win. And I wouldn't have been mad if Dom won. I was like, man, it don't make sense. It really don't. So, Ray ended up... they had Judgment Day come out, which was Finn and Damon Priest. They weren't going to have Rhea come out because Rhea was the next match. And then LDF, which is going to be Latina World Order, LWO, once again. Cruz, Wilden, and then Escobar come out and help Ray and everything. This was actually a pretty good, solid match, and I was surprised on it, and I'm glad it was really good. Ray ended up 619, Frog Splash, 1, 2, 3, and beats his son. Rhea and Charlotte. Holy shit. You know what? I knew they could put on a good match. I wasn't expecting this good of a match. I was thinking it might lack luster a little bit. This match did not lack luster, man. Not one bit. Oh, damn, man. This match was super good. You have to watch these matches. I'm not going to explain the matches outright to you. It was just very, very good. Signatures, finishers, after another, kickouts. These kickouts tonight, it's like all of them went to the Roman Reigns school of kickouts, right? Like they had to just, for an entire day, kick out at 2.9. Like 1, 2, right before it gets it, kick out. Like that. It's like everybody went to the school of kickouts of Roman Reigns for like a day or so. Because these kickouts were, near falls were just like insane tonight. This was the right choice of Rhea winning. We had a riptide from the second rope. So amazing. And Rhea, before she done it, she said, thank you. This was truly amazing. And I'll state this. This was the best women's match since since Sasha and Bayley from TakeOver. Was it better? No. I'm not going to say no. I'm going to say no. But was it close? Yes. This was the best women's match I've seen. This is the second best women's match I've seen in my lifetime. I'm going to just say that. You might disagree with me, but I'm going to say that. Fantastic match. Rhea wins, and rightfully so. The Usos versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Holy fuck, what a story. Storyline and match-wise, this was how I said it on the podcast with Felix. I said this was easily going to be the match, and then story-wise, this would be the best. And it was, if you combine those. Match-wise, I don't know. I'm going to have to rewatch those three matches. Seth, Logan, Rhea, Charlotte, Owens, and Zayn versus the Usos. I mean, it's just insanely. I don't know. Can't wait to do the podcast with Felix and see what he thinks, because this is tough. If Night 2 is going to be like this, top 2 WrestleMania. I don't know if it'll be the best, but it's definitely top 2. The story in this match alone, the Usos were beating the hell out of both of these men, mostly Sammy. You had Sammy do the Uso splash. You had Jay do the haluva kick. Just insanely going back and forth. Like, this is... What a fucking night, man. What a night of wrestling. Really, what a night. A night like this makes me so proud to know that I watch professional wrestling. With the wrestling storyline and everything. This was a truly amazing night. And can't say much more about it. Towards the end, Sami Zayn got the advantage on Jey Uso. This is so key, man. A lot of Jey and Sammy going back and forth tonight, if you noticed. Sammy hit 1, a haluva kick, held him up. Hit 2, held him up. Jimmy came in, stunner from Owens. And I don't know what Sammy told Jey, but he whispered and said something to him. Threw him back onto the corner. Haluva kick number 3. 1, 2, 3. Owens and Sami Zayn are your new tag team champions. And that's how you close out Night 1. I'm going to just say this. Match placement. Triple H did a hell of a job with match placement. This order of match placement, and we're going to forget Pat McAfee's thing with The Miz. This match placement with the scheduled matches was perfect. I wouldn't have changed anything of it. Really wouldn't have. I don't think I would have Pat and The Miz, but it did help cool down the crowd for the true main event. So, it is what it is. But Night 1, if I rate anything, and I'm a stickler for rating, even though this was amazing, 8.5. I can't give it a 9. I can't give it a 9. I'm going to give it 8.5 out of 10. Amazing night for Night 1. Let's hope Night 2 is good. If you're new to the channel, please hit that red subscribe button for me. I greatly appreciate it if you do. By the end of the month, I want to get to like 415, which is 4 subscribers. So if you do that, I thank you. Hit that like button for me if you enjoyed this. Let me know in the comment section below what your opinions are of Night 1. I mean, for me, 8.5 out of 10. That's a hell of a show for me, especially for WrestleMania. I'm a stickler for ratings, so 8.5 from me is amazing. So, and I will see you guys for Night 2 of WrestleMania 39. Peace out, y'all. Have a great night.